Hey everyone, I'm going to show you this diecast version of Optimus Prime from the last night, and it's part of the Metals series by Jada toys. So, comes completely sealed in plastic. Here are the others in the series: Bumblebee, Barricade, Crosshairs and Hot Rod, and each has their face underneath, and it's by Jada toys, you can see right there. So part of the Hollywood rides. And yeah, those of you who've been watching the previous videos will know that I've been trying to find accurate or the best diecast versions of the trucks. And you know, to get a version of Optimus, you know, there's very little choice but to go with the licensed version, because no other car brand makes them like this, and with the patterns and the designs, unless they have a license. So, however, having said that, there are a few different versions of Optimus, and I've got a couple that I can show you. I did buy the Tomica one, but it was very small, and I really wanted to have a set that had some kind of scale, rather than, you know, the truck being the same size as like Bumblebee, for example. It just doesn't look, it just doesn't visually make sense to me. So yeah, I've chosen this one, and I'm going to have a look at it inside. Okay, here we are out of the packaging, and you can see it's got a really nice shiny blue metallic paint to it with the chrome silver as well, and it reminds me of that appearance. I think actually more Age of Extinction rather than Last Night, where he first transforms into this Western Star, departing from his appearance in the previous 3 films. And it's in the sun, and it's awesome, and some character goes, "It was awesome," whatever. And you know, it really does bring that moment to life. And yeah, it's got some very nice sheen to it. So similar to the Crosshairs diecast car, it comes on a diorama base, a small one, and it's got a background as well with Optimus on. And I'll just put, so I've got the Crosshairs one, which is here, and it's got this bottom connector part, and you can just tap that on, and it forms this kind of panorama. But for me, I don't really care about these things. And so, no, that was why I didn't fit on. So it's got this really random plastic lip. There we go. Problem solved. That was preventing it from attaching. There we go. So it now fits. So this is really nice extra to have to display it, and they've even, you know, matched it up so that this bit allows you to see the background of Optimus, and this part allows you to see the insignia, which is a cool touch. Okay, so last time there's like a double screw section, which I was really surprised by. So let me find my screwdriver. Okay, so this part here. Okay, just put that to one side, and then underneath there's always another section, which I'll just quickly do now. Okay, here we are out of the packaging completely, and all extra bits removed, and I gotta say, this looks awesome. It's got rubber wheels, Optimus's face underneath. Yeah, it just matches the look, and it gives a really, it's got the flame design. Let me zoom in on this to show you. Really nicely patterned. There's Optimus's face in more detail. 2017. Has it been that long? Okay. And the size of it, for me, fits really nicely with the others, which I'll show you soon. So yeah, it's got these really cool silver smoked stacks. Very nice model. I think, okay, so that bit's plastic, definitely. This cab part is metal. This is yeah, this is plastic, and this silver part is plastic, so it is just the cab, which is metal. And these days, this is plastic too, so these days, you know, with prices going up, I think something like this would be more expensive now. And I know that European brands tend to use a lot more die cast than American ones, especially, for example, Siku, or you know, the cars are bigger, therefore, you know, there's more metal used. But yeah, this looks great. Okay, let's get it here on the turntable, and I've put it next to Optimus. Now, because they're from different, although, you know, Jada and Dickie Toys are both from Simba Dickie, or Dickie Simba group, they're still different in their kind of sub-branding, and the paintwork is not consistent, which is to be expected. It would be nice if they were. This is like a darker blue, and this is a more slightly lighter, shinier blue, but either way, you know who he is from the look of it, and that's totally cool. So let's give this a spin and you can see it yourself. So as mentioned as well, I did buy the Dickie Toys version of the truck, which I'll place alongside just to show you the differences. So there you go. So it is painted in the same colour as the robot toy. It's even higher. Not sure. It's slightly shorter in length. It's definitely more solid. I mean, all of it is, you know, this part is also metal, so it's very chunky and it's quite heavy. Underneath is just plastic, but you know, it's the tires as well. I've got the Autobot insignia on. There's not as many details on the front. It's just got this red pattern here and a red pattern here, which is kind of basic. And yeah, I much prefer the Jada Toys one. It's much more truer to the appearance on screen, and the other one is a really sturdy play toy which mimics the vehicle mode. Yes, so there you have it. I've got those two, and I've got also from the Transformers RPM line, I've got the appearance of Optimus from the first 3 films as well. So now you can see all the vehicles that I have of Optimus from the films. So there you go, and let's do a comparison with some of the other diecast cars from the last night. So here, let's remove this one. Autobot Drift and Crosshairs. Let's just size them up properly. So yeah, I mean, Optimus is the leader, and I think he's taller than them, so he should be bigger, which is why I bought different versions of the cars, because I really wanted some kind of scale. And here they're looking really cool together. So who else have I got left? I've already done a video of Hot Rod, and I've got Bumblebee as well, so I will do those in future videos. So subscribe not to miss out, and see you then.